guys, it is April 1st, 2015, and I am currently crossing Fontana Dam to walk into the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's a beautiful day. It's about 72 degrees and, as you can see, very sunny, and the dam is so beautiful. The water looks super clear and the mountains are like not smoky today. Everything looks clear, so it's a great day to be starting out. I think I have about 11 or 12 more miles to go before I get to the first shelter, so I haven't done very much today. We started out kind of late, so I'm a little nervous about getting in before dark because I go kind of slow and I think it's going to be straight uphill the whole time, so it's a little nerve-wracking, I guess, but I think it'll be okay. There's construction right by the Fontana Visitor Center, so if you are coming through soon, you have to go like right through the Visitor Center, and then there's up a staircase, a little detour, and then you can cross the dam like normal. So it's nice. I like watching my friends deal with mail drops. I really think minimizing mail drops is a really good idea because it takes a lot of time for us to, send something ahead. Like, everyone talks about a bounce box being a great idea, and I probably could have used a bounce box because, as you know, I've been struggling with editing my videos and with getting the volume on this better. I ordered a microphone, an external microphone for my Garmin Verb, so it should be here soon, but otherwise it's still kind of volume issues, but I just think, like, if you can avoid the bounce box, it's going to save you a lot of time on your hike. You're going to end up being held up, like having to send it back, having to address it to the next place, having to worry about that. It ends up taking a lot of time, and if you can avoid it, I personally would recommend it, especially because it doesn't seem like there are very many places so far where you really need like food and stuff, so it's just kind of inconvenient. I see the sign up ahead, so we're going to be crossing over into the Smokies very soon. I have my permit in my wallet. Apparently we're supposed to drop the permit off before we started, but nobody can find a ranger, so I'm just going to go into the park. I have it, so if anybody wants to look at it, they can take a look and see that I am allowed to be here. I'm estimating that it's going to take about 6.5 days to get through the Smokies, but we'll see how my legs feel. I maybe should have set my tent ahead. I know I was just saying that about mail drops, but the tent is actually, it looks very sturdy when I set it up, but I maybe should have gotten something a little lighter. It's a pretty heavy tent. It's about 3 pounds, a little more, and it'll be nice in rain, but in the sun, it's just kind of heavy, and I can feel the difference on my back. And I also have like extra food. I just wanted to be careful about it with the Smokies, just in case it takes me longer than I expected in between mail drops, or in between sites to stop. But I can feel the weight. My knees are feeling pretty good though. The extra day did help my knees. And icing it, and I have an ibuprofen ready in case I need it, which I probably will at the end of today. Whenever you take a zero, I feel like the day that you restart, like maybe you're going faster, but you hurt a little bit. All right, we're right at the entrance, guys. I made it this far. I'm really proud of myself for having done it, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful hike in. I'd like to get off the pavement because, it's a little harder on my legs than the softer gravel, but hopefully you can see this think because we started out kind of late in the day, so I get to have this moment by myself. One of my friends is ahead, another one's still dealing with his mail drop. So, oh man, guys, I brought I'm gonna go on. I brought earplugs for the shelters, so I guess I'm ready. Snoring really doesn't bother me that much. Personally, my opinion is, if you're a horrible snorer, maybe you shouldn't be staying in shelters unless you have to. But if you really can't deal with people snoring, you shouldn't be sleeping in shelters. People can't help it. Like, if you can't deal with a little bit of snoring, get earplugs, number one, which probably everybody should do just because there is a lot of snoring. I mean, there's a lot of older people who do it, and then everyone's exhausted, so if you're on the ground, I don't know, it's kind of conducive to you snoring louder. But if you're if you can't deal with it, you need to bring a tent and sleep, and maybe set up camps, like not right by the shelters, outside of places like the Smokies where you have to, because it's not really very polite to be like waking people up. Like, my friend the other day was snoring in a shelter, and somebody like got right by his face in the middle of the night and said, "Hey, you're snoring," and it freaked him out. So I understand not liking to deal with snorers. Nobody likes to listen to it that much, but you need to bring earplugs. And if you can't deal with it and tolerate it a little, you're going to have to self-camp or just set up your tent somewhere where you're further away. And there's a lot of benefits to not sleeping in shelters anyway. There are benefits. I mean, obviously shelters are easy, but the mice are gross. And yeah, snoring is just a fact of life on the AT, so better get used to it, better get your earplugs and get some good earplugs. Let's see. Yeah, so I might make a video a little later. I kind of want to just have my other arm down because this is kind of hurting my wrist right now. I don't know, with the pavement or something, so maybe I'll make one when I go back into the woods or when we get further on near the shelter. Talk to you guys later. I'm so happy to be in the Smokies. Woo!